Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to make a screaming pipe for the external wastegate. Let's do it. Alright guys, we need to make a screaming pipe for this wastegate up here. So let's find all the 1.5 inch pipe or 38mm and see what we can make up. Alright. The birds are going crazy. Alright, let's go into the garden shed where we've got some more. Alright, found some more. Yeah. Alright, so I've got a little bit to work with. Every time I record, the bird goes crazy. Alright, see if we can make something from this. I need to clean up that because that's what goes onto the wastegate. And we'll get the clamp over here. And either we need to go really tight or come up, around and down, which I don't think that would be possible. But we'll get something sorted this episode. Alright, so what I'm going to do is chop this 90 here. This is this one. So it's not the right flange. And I'll probably chop it down here as well. Hopefully be able to just get that in there. And maybe even attach that. So, yeah. Chop it there first, then there. Alright, so I've chopped that piece off. Let's go test fit it with that clamped onto the wastegate. Alright, so I've test fitted it. I've got an angle that may work. Once I attack this, we might have to start working from under the car. And it might be a job where I need to take the dump pipe off to fit this properly. Or if I want to get this off, the dump pipe's got to come off. So we'll do a couple of tacks, maybe 3 tacks on this, and we'll put it back on and see if I might tape another piece onto that and see if it fits down there. If not, we'll have to start working from underneath the car. Fun. Alright guys, just tacked that up. But I got three tacks on it. Let's see how it fits, and hopefully it's okay. Might need to chop this bottom section off so the angle change. I'm not sure just yet. Alright, so I've got that in there. I'm going to have to relocate that wiring there and change how it comes out. If I could just rotate it and get it to come up here, that'd be awesome. I don't know if we can. We do have a bit down there. It's more transmission stuff. So if that's moved, we'll have a little bit more rotation. But we're going to come back. I'm just going to have some dinner. We'll come back and we'll jack up the car and look from underneath and see if we've got enough spare pipe to get it to the bottom of the car. Alright guys, it's now Sunday night and I am wrecked. I don't want to rush this tonight and then have to edit this to get it out for a Monday morning upload. So I think I might just take the night off and we'll come back tomorrow, jack the car up and see where we're at with the screamer pipe. So yep, it's gonna chill tonight. Had the nieces and nephews pretty much all weekend, so yeah. And my little 2-year-old is a little tornado. So anyway, enough excuses. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright guys, I'm back. Found another piece for the suction cup, so we can do in-car stuff now. So let's jack this one up. All right, got it jacked up. Let's see where that wastegate is. Right, there it is. So we got to get it down here. Alright, so I just found two bits of pipe that both had the same cut, so I take them together and we'll see if we can get a good angle. Alright, I'm just going to rotate the V-band clamp that's actually on the dump pipe, so we've got a bit more room, so it should be okay. Alright, so we need a bit more length, so I'm going to chop this one here and we'll put that onto what I've already done in the car. And this will be like the bottom section, make it look a bit neater. Alright guys, so I've taped a few bits together. It's on there at the moment. Let's go have a look underneath. I'm happy with the placement. Could maybe just put like a little, teardrop thing on the bottom, make it look a bit better, but who's really going to see it? Yeah, let's go on and have a look. You guys are going to see it. There we go. There's the placement. So, pretty happy with that. Like I said, I could probably get like a little teardrop on it, which would drop it down just a little bit more. It's not in the way of the drive shaft. So, it's all good. Alright, we're going to go weld that up and put it back on. So it's definitely going to have to come off. I do have to like spiral it in there, but it goes in okay. Yeah, I'd have to get that off before I get any of the dump pipes off. But yeah, easy enough. We can do some cleanup down here. Alright, so it doesn't really look the best, but it works. So I've got 3 spots to weld up. So I'm going to go grab my phone, chuck some music on and weld them up, or clean them up, weld them up. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is just cut a little strip out. I'm going to mark it with a Sharpie because this one doesn't have one. And then cut a couple more pieces off, tack weld them, and take the tape cleanly off, and then do the rest the same way. And I'll come back through with the wire wheel on the drill, clean it all up, and then finish weld it. Alright, so I've tacked them up. Just need to take this tape off. As you can tell, it's left some residue because it's not tape for welding. It's electrical tape. So we need to clean up that surface so we get a better weld. As you can tell, we've got a bit of a gap there too. So we need to fill that in. But that is how it was on the car. You can see my cuts weren't very straight with the angle grinder, so I'll just have to fill them in. All good. Oh yeah, I've still got the welds up here to do too. Finish them off. So yeah, we'll go ahead and clean up those 4 that we need to weld up and get it done. Alright guys, all welded up, not the best. I just got it onto the sander here, flattened off this because it was a little warped, and I flattened off this end too because it was a bit skewy. That end is very hot, that is still hot. I just touched it, so I'll let it cool down a bit. We'll test fit it, and then if it's all good, which it should be, I need to put some sealant on and we'll install it. Alright, so I've got the screwing pipe in there. I haven't even got the clamp on it. It's fitting in there really well. I'm not going to put any sealant on it because we're going to probably getting that off quite a few times to do the heat shields and everything. So we'll just chuck the clamp on, do the clamp up, and hopefully it doesn't leak. I don't really know until you got the wastegate open, really. Alright, so that's all done. For the heat shields, plan was to tack some 10mm bolts onto the exhaust for mounting, and then we'll make a shield, or we'll make the heat shield on the firewall. What do you guys think? Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and the post notification bell to stay up to date with my uploads. Next episode, we're going to swap over the bonnet to the black one to see if this one is warped, and hopefully it sits better. We're going to clean up some more vacuum lines and wires in the engine bay, so stay tuned for that. And I will catch you next episode. Bye.